All right, so let's get started with our today's session on diversity sourcing. Basically, that kind of free LinkedIn version. Generally, when we use what we say, Naukri, Monster, InstaHire, or any kind of a job portals, we would have an additional filter to provide or to get the candidates only for a diversity candidates, URP candidates. Some people call it as URP, some people call it as diversity, some people call it as likely women. Basically, for India, diversity is not diverse. It's only divided between men and women. So that's where we just go about women sourcing, how to source for a woman candidate specifically on a free version of a LinkedIn. And apart from that, if the bandwidth allows, then we'll also cover on sourcing for diversity leadership on a crunch base. So let's start with LinkedIn first. So let's say, so I guess we have a couple of new people here. So just for the information that we are running on a free version of Zoom, and this free version of Zoom gets disconnected every 40 minutes. So you'll have to re-log in using the same login details. Login details would remain same. So just in case if you get disconnected every 40 minutes, remember that we'll have to re-log in using the same login details. So now coming back to our session, let's go for diversity sourcing on free version. So let's say we want someone who is working on Java and and algorithms or structures or all right. Java and algorithm or data structure as well. Maybe I would say microservices or cloud. So we got number of results. We have a list of people. We have some job post. We have some of the post, and we have a various list of people. So let's go for search for people. So once we give a keywords, Java and cloud or microservices and algorithms or data structures. And then we click on people. So after clicking on people, okay, we got 1,03,000 results. Let's take a location, India. So after clicking on India, we got around 39,000 because definitely our search covers a lot of various keywords like Java and cloud or microservices and algorithms or data structures or data structure. So definitely a wide search. Let's say cloud or AWS. So we have slightly better results. Let's say Java or Python. So now this search might not go through. Yes, it's not going through. The reason being we have a 6 keywords. So LinkedIn free version will allow us only maximum up to 5 operators like or 1 and 2 or 3 and 4 or 5 or 6. So as soon as we cross that limitation of 5 operator and 6 keywords, LinkedIn would not allow. So in that case, we'll remove and because space is still understood by LinkedIn as and, so we'll just remove ands. This and we'll remove and we'll enter. So it's got around 59,000 results in Java or Python, Cloud or AWS, algorithms or data structures or data structures. That's fine, 59,000. Now let's go for, so now we see a list of results, which is again mix of diversity and non-diversity. But what we want is basically a diversity profiles. So we'll go step by step, a very basic things, very few tweaks we need to do, which will give us a huge difference in the results. So let's go for all filter. After going for all filter, what we do is, okay. Okay, so in a last name, sometimes we can use it in the first name or sometimes we can use it in the last name. So all filter in a last name, let's give she or she / her, or let's give she, her, or hers, or she / her. So 1, 2, 3, or what else? Let's give she, her, or she hyphen her. Okay, so what we have used in a last name, she or her or hers or she / her or she hyphen her. Just in a last name, first week, and then we'll say enter, show results. So yeah, we got around 43 results who would have mentioned in their last name about she, her, or hers. This person we're getting because maybe in past the person would have mentioned, but they would have removed. So that's reason, but otherwise majority of profiles, but otherwise that is still a diversity one. Similarly, if you want to find men candidates, he, him, and all. That's a simple, but yet decent. We have 100% of diversity profile. What we have done, we have just given a keyword, and in all filters, we just came down, and in the last name, we just give she, her, or hers, or she hyphen her, or let's say she, just she, or woman. Same 42, she, her, hers, everything. Majority of them would write she, her, hers. So let's use the same filter maybe in the first name. Decent. Let's go again, all filter. So this will remove, and we'll try to see in case if there are people who are mentioning in the first name. Not likely. Generally, they would mention in the last name. So yeah, as I mentioned, not likely. So let's go for all filter. Let's remove this. Here itself, we can give she or woman, or she hyphen she or her, or hers is also fine. Same 42 results. So this is one way of identifying diversity profiles. Any questions? I'll just take a pause. You can give any search. Click on people. You can search for any number of keywords, and then you click on people. You end up in people. Then we give location, and then we went to all filters. After going through all filters, from last name. We just mentioned here she, her, or her. That's it. And then we have a list of diversity results. So any question on this part? You can please unmute and ask just in case if you have any questions. Okay, let's move to the next. Yashri, do you have any question? Okay, so now again go to all filters. Let's remove this. Now let's say the second thing. What could be second thing what we can use? So location we have, keywords we have. Now second thing, let's say we'll focus on some of the schools. Let's see here, industry. Okay, we have a schools here as well, and we have a school here as well. So let's first explore what we can get from the structured data. When we have a list of schools here, then it's pretty much evident that behind this, there is a structured data hiding, which is in a drop-down format, something like as soon as we type women, then we got some women jobs, women careers. Let's go for women, women. Women jobs, jobs for women. So the best part of a LinkedIn, when we're picking up from dropdown, you can actually pick up unlimited number of things from the dropdown. So jobs for women, women career updates, women jobs, all based out of Indian groups, MOP Vaishnavi College for women. Ignore women. So definitely time taking, but worth, because it's again for free of cost. You can add up to 100. I, in fact, in couple of searches, I added up to 128. Just type women and you'll start getting the list of colleges, Pakistan, careers for women, Tiruvananthapuram. Like that, you can type girls, ladies, women's, so much sentence. Okay, let's see. So now let's say we have reached whatever after typing girl, we got number of things, list of drop down. So we selected that, but there must be something else that we are not aware or it's not coming in that drop down. So let's say girls space A. All right. So UK, India, Girls High School, Allahabad, Australia. Right. So whatever the girls a unique or LNs after that, any word starting with A, all those will start coming. So like that, you can go up to girls A, girls B, girls C, girls D, something like that. So keep on selecting girls A. Girls B, Baldwin, Biani, girls B, Jaipur. So it's all about playing with additional keywords. You can just explore. Girls C, girls who code, girls high school, Mayo, Canberra, Australia, Sophia girls. So girls ENG, woman E. So yeah, so many ENG. Let's say women ENG, engineering colleges. I'm just randomly picking up. Let's give a pause. Let's. So this is for girls engineering college. Similarly, girls HIGH high. So if you say girls high, then we have girls high school. Baldwin is selected. So yeah, that's fine. We'll just move in interest of time. So we have selected number of colleges. So let's say show results. So it won't show 158. Let's see. Yes. So we selected 38 schools. So similarly, you can select as many as possible, but try to keep it up to 100. Let's see. Not here. So if you have to show 121, 88, G98, 128, G. We remove a couple of stuff. So here, if you see, there were like 128 colleges selected. Let me modify a bit. 102, 128G, 70, 10, 10 to 15. Let's go for something 98. Up to 98 colleges we have here. That was in past where I went up to 128 and I got the results. But let's see for 98. Well, or let's remove these numbers. There might be some updates in a backend by LinkedIn for these universities. And that's reason it's coming only a number and not a. It got all, definitely those numbers. So this got exchanged with something. School names got exchanged with some company names or some stuff. This is not a school name for sure. So that's the reason I'm not getting it. So I think I'll have to pick up again from the drop down those many number of schools and then go with the searches. This is definitely not. That's a LinkedIn bug. Well, let's say 121. No, this got exchanged by something else. So yeah, as I mentioned, this got exchanged with some other names. I did not do, but I don't know. Maybe LinkedIn only tracked and did it. But otherwise, coming back to our search, here it is. So if we say like we have 158 and all are like women's. So 5% of non-diversity aspect, because people would have mentioned either their coaching or training or mentoring people in those particular groups or those particular colleges. So that's the reason we are getting this 1%. But otherwise, if we see, we have almost all the women's. 5% definitely false positive. The reason being, people either would have mentioned that their training or their teachers or their mentors or their coaching on in those particular institutes. But otherwise, 95% if you see, those are still a diversity candidates. A small tweak where we have just given a keywords here. Then we clicked on people. Then we went for location. Then we went for all schools. So previously, as I mentioned, like I had some of up to 100, 128 schools list of schools saved, but that and all has been replaced by something else that honestly I did not do. But maybe a LinkedIn fragged and did it, or not really sure how it has happened. Some technical glitch over there, but otherwise now if you see almost 38 schools we have selected and we got all the list of results. So here it is. Let's add a couple of more. So girls UNI, no, women's UNI. Okay. So women's A, women's B, women's C, women's D, like that you can go. Let's say women's C. So yeah, now we have selected up to 53 schools. So as I mentioned, from the dropdown, if you're selecting, the beauty of LinkedIn is it's unlimited. As many colleges, as many schools that we can pick up. And in case if we don't know the list of names of schools and colleges, no need to panic. Just girl space A, finish all the list. Girl space B, finish all the list. Girl space C, finish all the list. Girl space D, finish all the list. That's it. And we should be good. I'll just take a pause. Any questions here? And try to select up to 100 colleges to keep the search most optimal. And you have all the diversity results. Maybe a 5% or less than that, non-diversity might come because these people would have mentioned that they're teaching or training or coaching or anything. So yeah, I'll just take a pause. Any questions on this? Second tweak. First tweak, what we're doing is in a first last names by giving she, her, or hers. Second tweak, what we're doing, we are selecting these particular schools. Now let's go for third week. I'll just take a pause. Any doubts in this? So let's move on. Let's reset this. Show results. So again, 59,000, all filters. So now here in the schools, this filter is not even available in the LinkedIn Recruiter. In LinkedIn Recruiter, we can pick up a list of schools, list of colleges from the school field, from the drop down, but we do not have any open-ended search, something like an open-ended search when we can give in a title, a NoSQL search basically. So this is something which is structured data behind the scenes where from dropdown it's picking up, but where in this part is basically a keyword search, completely a unstructured data, completely a NoSQL data. It picks the keyword from the entire text. So similarly, here we'll give now girl or girls or women or women's just go for girls or women or women's or balika. You have many languages in India, so you can use balike, mahila. Let's use mahila vidya mandir, balika girls high school, something like that. It would be right, women based things. So again, we just come here, girl or girls or women or women's. 1, 2, 3, 4, mahila, and show results. So one we picked from the structured, other thing now we pick from the unstructured. Unstructured in the sense when people write in their LinkedIn profile that they are from so and so girls high school. So in that school wala session now, that girls or women or women's or mahila is coming. So when we go down here, New Horizon College for Engineering, and then grade first, 11th and 12th science. Where is this woman here? New Horizon College. Definitely a woman candidate, but couldn't see a full profile. So it would have been earlier, but I think LinkedIn also started remembering history. Informatica. Okay, college for women. Like if you see here you have a word woman. Okay, for women. Again, here we have women. So let's say one word we'll test in that case. Either we can go with that or we can say, let's say M-A-H-I-L-A. Let's go with Mahila. 26 results. 1 non-diversity. 2 non-diversity. They must be teaching or something like that. Yeah, let's see. Sushri Padmavati Mahila Vishwavidyalaya. Manipal University freelancer. Manipal, Rani Master of Philosophy. Sure, all four education. So it picks up from all the educations. So Mata Guruji could be a 10th, could be a master's, could be intermediate, could be a degree, could be a schooling, anything. So when the person is doing even their schooling, even their LKG from something related to Mahila or women, then definitely they are women candidates. Or maybe during their PG or during their degrees, if they have come to this Mahila or kind of related things, then they are again a woman. So yeah, it's again here. So let's say another word we'll use instead of Mahila. Let's say BB. BB or BB. I don't know. B. Let's say Fatima. We get diversity, non-diversity, sorry. Let's say, yeah. So in their school, some Kanya Vidyalaya, Vidyalaya for Kanya or something like that, those ones. So you can play with multiple keywords. Just see what that woman, girls can be called in the various languages in India, and you can give those. So what else? Mahila, Kanya, Balike, so many stuff we gave, right? So yeah, anyway, just simple girl is also enough. So you got 11, girl, or girls. So we have less than a minute left. Please relog in using same login detail. Again, we have around 700 plus results.